Perfection is all of us. All of us is perfect. Perfectly. Perfection is what it be. Just being self. Being self and observing the facility of the area and the arrows that does point at every area out here. So me sibling the songs them songs happen to be the song that I happen to like to replay at the rocking, at the rolling of the vast, arrows that it do happen to be such a, you know I was gonna say blast because they just fit there. And so blast into the very nice staring view from the past of when I was rapping and singing and to the future when I see myself rapping and singing with the sacredcy of the next moment. So the moments and times, the moments we shine, the moments that, we make everlasting memories of remarkable, memorable, cherishable, cherishing one another as we do, glow within the glowy globe. So globally, you know, universal verses that I do get there to conjure up, stir up, put together as if, one puzzle piece to another puzzle piece. The treasure piece is all of us treasuring each other's treasureness. Glad to do so with the gladness, with, you know, just the times of explicitness. It happens to be explicit as it is the brilliance that we are brilliant. So as we gather the combo, being communicative, with the versing the verses, versing the versing's. And so as I do always press play like I like to play the very nice stationary station of music. Musicals, musicians, musicianal, magic that happens to be within everyone. All of the situations of saturated into whatever wonders that it is, wonderfulness, wonderful it is, what a blast that we have. So as we gather every moment of every song that we happen to relate to, relatable likens, and how the sound just happens to make that magic. So mixing, maxing up the volume and just jamming out, with the jams, just jazzing it up, with the jazzy jazz, with the reggaeton, with the reggae, and the rock and roll, and rolling into the hip hop of the foundation of the rhythm. Rhythmatic is all the genre of just magic that we happen to be the genies and always telling about how we flying around being the fairies and just at the fair of, ecstaticness. So with that status, and whatever else to put on the song that just happened to be immaculate with the immaculates, with the explicits, with being explicit, with that, cherishable moments that we do, like I said, gather together and individually and bring forth and just show and tell the viewers and the storytellers as we are both of the, either we're telling the story, we're viewing the story as we're telling the story, and just, the gist of everything, the gist of all of it, gist of it all is the all-seeing. So when I say the all-seeing eye, when we say the all-seeing eye, everybody has all type of, definitions to what gets brought forth. And so as I bring forth my point of view, as we do be having like-minded views. And so when you hear another story, when you hear the authors and things like that, bringing together lots of words, as the alphabet does, make a word, make the words, make the sentence, make the paragraph, phrases, and all these things, make a big story, right? And so even with, you looking and you observing the area. So as you scanning, as you're roaming around, that's communicating with the actual dimension. So mentioning these, you know, anti-verses and the multiverses and just being vocal about it with the vocal cords, the vocal box, and being the voice, even by the music of, the hands, and being observant of the signals, body language. And so the avatar does, send off signals. And so with that being said, you could just move with a dance move, and that's you're picking up a signal. You're reading each other's, language by just, communicating with the avatar, the figure, the figment of the stimulant and the stimulation of the simulation. And so as we are, with all the shapes, the patterns, the numbers, the alphabets, and we do just like to communicate with our language of being partners, being friends, being, just, like I said, gathered together. And even at the moments where we're individually, we still be thinking about everybody like, wow, I'm about to do this song, but I know that it's going to be, heard, and so we do things for each other, with each other. And so that's what I'll be, speeching about. And I'm talking about, I'm speeching all the time and within my music, and I bring it back to us all the time. I say, I'm going to jump around here and there, and then I'll be like right back to the WE. We do this and that, and us and all this and that. And so again, with the mentioning of that all the time in the songs, I'll just be appreciative of myself too. You shouting out to self and how we like to be there for each other. And so as you're doing that, you still shouting out to everybody. And so as you're shouting out to everybody, you're still shouting out to yourself too. And so as reflectors, as reflecting being, that we are the being. So with all that being said, this was an interview, this was a song. It was a poem. The poet has, done a lot of music. So if you check them out, check the songs out. This is Ray, RAY.